Hello, my name is Joanne Knight. Welcome to the barn, or rather, welcome to the living room today. I'm going to do a little video on tying and burying knots because I get asked about this all the time. And I have to tell you that I feel a little silly talking over the video of me actually doing it, but maybe this will help somebody. This is a picture on the screen of my machine, and you can see right here I have a little magnet that I have my needle on because I tie and bury my threads as I go along, and I tie and bury every single thread on every single quilt because I'm standing there anyway, so it doesn't take any more time to do that. And if you wait until you are finished with the quilt, it looks a little bit like a chia pet whenever you get done. So this is where I keep my needles so it's nice and handy. I've tried several needles for doing this, but I always go back to these John James Easy Threading needle. They have a little double eye at the very top of them, and it has a little notch in it. So it's really easy just to pop that thread through, and you don't have to worry about threading the eye of the needle because the threads just pop through. So this is what I use to be able to tie and bury all of my threads on my quilt. And the needles will last a really long time. Whenever it breaks one side of that little notch, I just throw it away and get another one. So now I'm going to start the little video that's going to show you how I actually do this, and I'm going to talk you through the process. The first thing that I'm going to do is just tie what they call a square knot, and I am OCD enough that I'm going to do that twice. I'm going to just tie that knot just like tying your shoe, and I'm going to pull the knot down close to where the fabric starts, where you come into the quilt. If it's a thin thread, I'll do it 3 times. Now I'm going to take both ends of that thread and I'm just going to pop it through that little notch in that needle in the very outside eye. Go back into the quilt in the last place that the machine stitched, and if it's a dark thread like this one is, I will run it alongside the stitching that is already there. You're going to pull that thread, and what I will do is just take one piece of that thread and just pop it like our grandmothers used to do. And now I'm going to trim it off, and it's all done and nice and secure.